How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. The market could go absolutely insane in crypto in the next week. We have some reports going on that something big is going to happen in the next week. I want to talk about that, talk about what's happening with GBTC, talk about what just happened with Ripple, and a lot of other things too. There's something that's absolutely going to be insane for Tesla too. There's a leak going on there. So if you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video. We're back in the office here today, so the sound quality is hopefully a little bit better. Video's a little bit better. If anything's off, I'll fix it. But I'm glad to be back. Italy was fun, but I am here with you guys now, which makes me really excited. Now, while you're down there, hitting the like button and subscribe button, please check out BagTracker AI. It's the top link. It's an app that I'm creating with just a few other people to track all your assets in one place. I realize that some of you might be a little bit annoyed that I'm still talking about this, but this is going to be the best app out there to track your all your assets and be able to denominate it in cryptocurrencies, be able to track it versus other historical indices. And I'm actually having a big meeting on this coming Monday. We just passed 400 people that were pre-registered. All you have to do is put in your name and email. And I'm really excited about that. Really excited to take the next steps here and to create the best thing for you guys, because we have a lot of great ideas. So check that out underneath the video. Also, there's a link down there to Treasure. I continue to see more and more people clicking the link. Treasure just sent me this. Maybe I'll open it up in another video. Some of their new devices, but if you're not using cold storage, I would highly suggest getting it. Just get it done with, so that way you are all ready for the next bull run. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin's doing really well. It hit $30,000 earlier this morning, sitting around 29.5 right now, and a lot of people are confused why this is happening, right? The normal market, the traditional market here today is down, but Bitcoin's up 2.7%. The whole market's up 1.6%, so dominance continues to move up, just like I've said several times. Dominance is moving up, in my opinion, and we're seeing that here today, but other cryptocurrencies are moving even more. I mean, Solana is up 11% in the last 24 hours. We have XRP up 7%, getting closer to BNB's market cap. It's crazy watching this unfold, and no matter where you're looking at, you're seeing green here for crypto. And as you can see, Bitcoin breaking a 2-year downtrend. If you look here, hitting off this a couple times, just smashed through it on the weekly. Now, why is this happening? Well, obviously, one of the biggest things is a lot of people think that the ETF is going to get approved here soon. We've seen several different things that have caused us to be very bullish on that. We hear reports behind the scenes that it's going to be approved in the next few months. As you can see, investors are thinking that's going to happen because Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, continues to move up more than Bitcoin on a daily basis. We're at around an 11% discount, and we're probably going to get reports here soon that it's under 10%. We continue to see that discount narrow, which means that people are very bullish on an ETF being approved. We do have some rumors that we'll talk about here in a minute, but also it could just be due to some of the other things that have come out recently for Bitcoin specifically. For example, this Taproot Assets, this new update for Taproot, basically allowing different cryptocurrencies to be built on the Bitcoin network or to be transferred on the Bitcoin network, which is huge in my opinion. And I talked about that in a video earlier this week. This is huge, but also we have news about the SEC dismissing their case against the Ripple CEO and former exec. So this obviously is big news. The SEC made a serious mistake going after Brad and Chris personally, and now they've capitulated, dismissed all charges against our executives. This is not a settlement. This is a surrender by the SEC coming from Ripple Chief Legal Officer. Obviously, they are feeling pretty good. This is coming after they ruled earlier this year that the programmatic sale of XRP token did not count as an investment contract, dealing a blow to the SEC. But now it sounds like they are just losing all over the place. We also continue to have macro that pushes, I think, crypto in the right direction because Biden continues to ask Congress for more and more funding for wars, showing that there's going to be more and more money printed. We continue to see debt go up. We continue to see deficit go up, or the cost of interest going up, which means that the Fed probably will have to switch at some point and become a little bit more dovish. At this point, though, it's not really affecting the stock market as much, but I think everyone in crypto knows that that's bound to happen. Also, today, DC Court of Appeals rules on Grayscale's ETF lawsuit against SEC. If the court will decide to close the case, Grayscale's win will be legally formalized. So this could be a big day. Also, 1 week, apparently, in the next week, new reports are suggesting Grayscale Bitcoin ETF could be approved. That could be due to this information here. Could be from something else. At this point, I think there's a good chance that the spot ETF will be approved. And when that happens, it will push up the price. It will spike the price of Bitcoin. It will also cause a lot of inflows, I think, over the rest of history. A lot of people will start buying this in a retirement account, hedge funds. So many different people will have access to Bitcoin. Now, is that going to happen this next week? I don't know for sure. I don't know. There are always reports. There are false reports too of the coming spot ETF, or there are people that say that it's going to happen in a certain time period. It's impossible to know exactly. Unless you're in on the SEC, unless you're in the SEC and you know what's going to happen. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I do think that there is a very good likelihood that will happen in the coming months, which is why I'm not selling any Bitcoin or any crypto-related assets right now, because I think this is the time to be invested. I have said that for a long time. I do not think that this is the time to sell. This last year and a half has not been the time to sell. This has been the time to accumulate. 2 years ago was a good time to sell. Now, not so much. Now, I don't know what's going to happen over the coming weeks, but I would pay attention. Keep your head in the game. Pay attention to what's happening on Twitter. Hit subscribe so you can see future videos like this, because there's going to be a lot of time-sensitive stuff. In the bear market, things can happen slowly. You don't really have to rush. But in the bull market, you can lose out on a lot of money if you're not paying attention. So you want to be on your A game. I've been kind of treating the last year as a time to relax. Of course, I'm still working, trying to get better and stuff like that. But this is the time to relax, not during a bull run. Now, something that I just have to play. The Cybertruck has been seen on a highway, potentially going through bulletproof testing, seen by a member of the club. Take a look at the Cybertruck here. Now, there have been reports, I saw other tweets about this, that they had a full round or a full clip of a Tommy gun and shot it, and none of the bullets penetrated the outside of the vehicle or to the inside of the vehicle. That's absolutely insane. Some people are asking Tesla now, are they going to actually play the clip? Like, did they film this and they're going to use this as an ad later on? Imagine how badass that would be. People are on them about advertising. Imagine if the first time they did this, it was like in the Super Bowl, and it was when they were ramping up Cybertruck, and they show them shooting bullets at the Cybertruck. They do the crash test, whatever. Probably just the bullets are good enough. They've teased the crash test, but show the fact that nothing is getting through. That would be absolutely insane. Built Tesla tough or something like that. I am so pumped about that. I can't wait if that is an ad. I can't wait to see the actual footage either of the Tommy gun. Let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video, though. Let me know where you think crypto is going. Of course, I think most people on this channel are bullish, but I'm not sure any of us are quite bullish enough. We've all been through a lot of traumatic situations over the last year and a half in crypto, and we are starting to see the fruits of our labor. Now, people are going to say you're lucky. People are going to say that they should have invested, or they thought about investing, or they did invest, but they just invested a small amount. And they're going to make you try to feel dumb, but you'll know that you have made it through some of the toughest conditions for an investor. You kept your head in the game. You were willing to put your money on the line to keep it in cryptocurrency, and I salute you. That's impressive. Great job, and we'll continue to report on the news going forward. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Check out BagTracker AI. Get that Trezor wallet. Don't put it off any longer, because I have 15% off using the code underneath the video, my financial friend. You're not going to get better than 15% off because I'm making 0% affiliate commission. It's all towards the discount side. They said you can either make 15% or you can give 15% or something in the middle. I said just give 15% discount. So check that out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you.